I've said it before and I'll say it again, shift happens. Yeah, it does. And it happens out there in the market every day.
This year you want plans for survival, because if you can survive your way through this year, there is good news on the horizon. We are looking at a first half of this year, which is probably going to be a little bit less than the first half of last year. During the second half of 2008, we do expect that we will start to see some improvement. And that improvement will start to reveal itself in buyer behavior in the marketplace. And it's very possible in the second half of 2008, we will exceed what we did in the second half of 2007. And that the market will start to improve from there. We've been saying for quite some time that we think the correction in the marketplace is going to be slow to start and gradual in its effect, and we still think so. We think 2008 will be a little less than what we did last year in terms of buyers buying houses in the 13-county metro area. But then we think the second half is going to set the stage for some improvements in 2009 and 2010 that will lead us into the future.
The critical thinking about this industry and the traditional business model we're in is stagnant. I think we've been in this same model for 100 years and we're all real comfortable. And so it's got to change. We need to be more professional and knowledgeable about running our own small businesses. Marketing, advertising, and communications experts. That's where I see our role evolving into. We know how to sell your house, we know how to tell people about it, we know how to advertise it, and in some sense we're no different, some of the brokerages are no different than Target. We just happen to have, the product on the shelf is residential real estate.
There's no right or wrong way to do real estate, but you do need to understand that the culture is different. So you need to be very careful with those little details. I cannot tell you, it will take me a lifetime to explain you all the different things because every culture is different. But if you just know the basic and you be honest right up front and say, you know what, I don't know any Spanish, I've never been in Mexico or any part, where do you something, ask them a question. If they say Argentina, Chile, Brazil, or Paraguay, whatever, make sure next time you're going to meet with that person, you know something about that country, so you can have something in common. If you don't speak Spanish, don't pretend you do. I sound funny, but it's true though. Because if you say, oh, I speak un poquito, they're going to think you do. They're going to start asking you questions for real estate questions in Spanish, and then you're going to be in trouble. It doesn't matter if you don't speak any Spanish, that's not a big deal. The big deal is that you have to respect that other person on the other side of the desk, and then you will be able to do business with them.